Willpower is a crucial skill to living a good life, but unfortunately, many of us don't understand it enough to use it well. What's up, bro? My name is Sasha, and today I want to share with you everything that I know about the skill of willpower and how you can use it to benefit your life. So, what actually is willpower? Now, a lot of people actually get this wrong. They think that willpower is like discipline, like you're doing something really hard and you're really pushing through, but that's actually not quite it. So, doing something that you didn't feel like doing, that is discipline. And not doing something that you felt like doing is willpower. Willpower is the act of overcoming a desire or exerting force to stop yourself from doing something. So, for example, you're disciplined in that you didn't want to go to the gym, but you went to the gym, and you use your willpower in that in the gym, when you were hitting those bicep curls, you didn't stop yourself after 5 reps, even if it hurt. Does that make sense? So, as you probably saw from the thumbnail, it's a picture of me flexing like this, and the line, it's a skill. And this is very important. You need to understand that willpower is a skill. So this is crucial because when something is a skill, it means that it can be leveled up. So this means that willpower is actually something you can train, and we'll go into that later. So this is incredible because you might be getting hyped now thinking willpower is a skill. That means that I can upgrade it. That means that I'll be able to overcome any desires, and you will. Well, now I want to talk to you about willpower training. To get to a high willpower level, you actually have to put in some work, meaning you have to do this training, which I call willpower training. So to do this, you want to confront yourself with your deepest desire. So for example, you get something you really enjoy eating, like your favorite all-time snack, or doing, so like your favorite all-time video game, you open it up on stream and you keep it open, and you want to get it and stare at it, literally stare at it. You want to feel yourself feeling the emotions of desire and craving, and you want to journal, write it down, like, why does this have power over me? Why does it control me so much? Now, of course, you might fail. You might grab the Twix bar and immediately eat it, or you might just like, hop on COD because Discord's popping on. And through this practice, you'll actually increase your willpower because you're resisting an urge, which is a human desire to do something. So after you've eaten the chocolate bar, you're gonna feel guilty, and so the pleasure might not be as good, and you're like, oh, the pleasure isn't worth the pain. So for this practice, you want to do it every day. I do it I have a Twix and a Lindell chocolate bar on my desk at all times, so whenever I walk into my room, I'm confronted with something that I want to do, but I don't do it because I know that it's not good for me. So for example, if you're a beginner, this is a pretty hard task, so you can just get something you like and stare at it until you don't want to stare at it anymore, you just want to eat it. And then if you eat it, that's okay, because you'll get another chocolate bar and you'll do it again tomorrow, and then you'll find that one day you just don't want to eat it because you realize that it's been there for 3 months and the thing in your chocolate bar is actually full of shit. So because I have a chocolate bar and a Twix on my desk at all time, I'm constantly training my willpower, which is an incredible thing, as now I can suppress desires when they come and urges when they arrive. So that doesn't mean that I'm never gonna eat candy or chocolate again. That just means that if something that I desire that's not good for me is presented to me, I can control whether I actually want to eat it or not. An even better understanding of what willpower is and how you can use it throughout your day-to-day life, I want to talk to you about a study done called the marshmallow test. Now, you might have heard of this study before. It's pretty famous. It's a study in which children are put into a room with a single marshmallow and told by instructors that they can eat the marshmallow if they want, but they don't have to. So first of all, what they found is that kids who were able to delay gratification, not eat the marshmallow, actually did much better in life. This was a longitudinal study, meaning that they followed the kids for an extended period of time, and they also found that kids who ate the marshmallow immediately, like the instructors put the marshmallow down and immediately they're just gobbling it up, actually did much worse on the SATs and overall school and life. So this is incredible because it shows that delaying gratification has an incredible impact on your life quality. So now comes the interesting part. They actually found a way to prolong or shorten the time that kids resisted eating the marshmallow. So they found a way to increase willpower in kids, and I'm going to show you how they did it and how you can do it too. So on some kids, after they've seen the marshmallow, they use a standard phrase like, think of a happy time when you were playing catch with your dad. And on some other kids, they used another standard phrase like, think of a time when your parents were mad at you and you couldn't get them unmad. So what they found is that kids who thought of happy experiences actually delayed gratification much longer, and kids who thought of sad emotions, actually their willpower was decreased and they immediately almost gobbled up the marshmallow. So this is incredible because it means that through emotional control and regulation, we can increase or decrease our willpower at will. So this kind of makes sense, right? Like when you're in a happy situation, like when you're with your friends, you're all hanging out, you don't suddenly get the urge like, oh, I want to go fat right now. No, because all your desires are met in that moment. But when you're sad, when you're alone or bored, are the times when you're most prone to bad habits, because you need something to fulfill the thing that isn't in you. Do you know what I mean? Like you need something to fill the boredom. So basically, when confronted with an urge or desire, you want to think of a moment, a happy moment when you laughed so much or started to cry, or when you couldn't stop laughing. So if you do this, you can probably feel good emotions coming in, and you may even be smiling. So willpower is heavily dependent on our emotions, which is great for us because emotional regulation is an incredible thing about the human mind. You can literally choose to feel happy and sad at any given moment, which means you have full control over your own willpower. So if, thanks to this video, you understand willpower just a bit better now, that means that my job here is done. Cheers, bro.